Hello guys, welcome back to another video at TechBits. Today I'm going to talk about power supplies and how to choose a power supply when you're building your PC. Suppose that you're buying the components for your PC and you go to the point where you have to choose a power supply. Well, now this is the place where most of the people make the mistake of buying a cheap, low quality power supply. Well, before getting further into the video, let me make it clear that not all cheap power supplies are low quality. Now, when you look at the market, you can see that there are mainly two kinds of power supplies. Suppose that you're buying a 500 watt power supply, you can see that there are power supplies that cost from 2400 and above, saying that they are 80% efficient and having this symbol on them. There are also other power supplies that does not have the 80% efficiency rating and cost from around 400 to 500. Well, what is this 80% efficiency rating? Well, a power supply is rated 80 plus if it has an efficiency of 80% across all 20%, 50% and 100% of its rated power loads. For example, consider this 500 watt 80 plus certified power supply from Antec. This is an 80 plus white certified power supply having an efficiency rating of 80% across all 20%, 50% and 100% of its rated power loads. Suppose the power supply is working at 20% power load, that is 100 watts, the PSU should be at least 80% efficient to be called so. Well, supplying 100 watts to the computer means it should be needing 125 watts input, which is the power draw from the wall or socket. That is dividing the total power supplied to the computer by the efficiency of the power supply, which gives the total power draw from the wall. Or efficiency is equal to output power by input power. That is 100 watt is being distributed among the various components of the computer and 25 watt is being dissipated in the form of heat as a waste product. Now, that was the case with the 80 plus rated power supply. Well, let's see how the less efficient cheap low quality power supply performs. Consider this 500 watt power supply that might be having an efficiency of, let's say, 50% give or take. And this unit is supplying 100 watt to the computer, that is, if the power supply is at 20% power load. That is dividing the total power supplied to the computer by the efficiency of the power supply, which gives the total power draw from the wall. Or 100 watts divided by 50% efficiency, which gives 200 watt power draw from the wall. That is just double the amount of power the power supply is drawing from the wall than your PC needs. Just imagine that. Suppose that your computer is working under a load of 500 watts and your power supply has to draw around 1000 watts from the wall in order to supply that 500 watts. That's going to increase your electricity bill dramatically. Keeping all that in hand, like I said earlier in the video, these cheap power supplies that dissipate about half the amount of power they draw from the wall in the form of heat and having capacitors and transistors in them is not such a good idea. That's why these cheap power supplies tend to die a lot faster than the 80 plus efficient ones. So I suggest that you guys keep yourself and your valuable components away from such hazardous areas, because once a guy said, well, I hope this video helped you guys to understand why it is important to buy an 80 plus efficient power supply when building your PC. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you guys till next time.